wish you could put me on a complete full screen, Riddell, but this is easy enough. The same mother made Madden made NCAA, except all of a sudden when they made Madden, they fucked a break. They gave you even less shit than they did last year, and last year was trash. You can't even. I'm gonna do this every year. And this is gonna sound like I'm fighting a lost cause. But guess what? Anybody who buys Madden, you are a short bus rider. You are absolutely a short bus rider, especially this year. Especially this year. Look, no other even sports game, no other industry would take this amount of piss poor effort from a company and just be okay with it.
Have you met 2K? I mean, Miles played 2K religiously.
2K tries harder than Madden.
Are we sure?
Yes.
Are we sure?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
2K does what?
2K tries harder than Madden does.
Stop.
They try harder than Madden.
I agree.
So listen, fellas. In a year where NCAA 25 coming back, even though look, a lot of people are trying to say
Miles
this.
bias, he loved 2K.
And like
2K24 was fantastic though. Niggas can't say that about Madden.
Yeah, a lot of look, in a year that NCAA 25 is coming back, even though I saw a lot of people gas it, even though I think it was an average game, even though I don't know why people get mad at me. Yeah, because Dynasty's awesome, but that doesn't mean just because I play it doesn't mean we play Overwatch every day, Lonnie. We fucking hate Overwatch. We talk.
Wait, are you crapping on NCAA?
No. Please let me finish.
I'm gonna let Random finish. Let
me finish. But in a year where NCAA is coming out, we've done all this stuff, and EA said, "Oh, first, I don't know why people got mad at me for saying, oh, why can't NCAA 25 at least match 14 in terms of its features and all that stuff? I don't know. They only made the fucking game. So why can I not just ask for, hey, the shit that you did 10 years ago, just do that? And now some people look at me like I'm crazy. And then Madden, and then when they made Madden, which by the way, I wish you could put me on a complete full screen, Riddell, but this is easy enough. The same motherfuckers that made Madden made NCAA, except all of a sudden when they made Madden, they fucking took a break. They gave you even less shit than they did last year, and last year was trash. You can't even import your Riddell, you play Dynasty. You want to import your draft class of your guy? You can't fucking do that. Why? Why can't you? Why can't you do that? You want to bring your guy from Road to Glory? Riddell, you name your guy, you name your guy Riddell, and then you want to bring him up to Madden. And all of a sudden, Madden decides that name's offensive. So that means you can't bring your guy over. So what the fuck's the point of playing your fucking guy and then bringing it over, which is weird why that name doesn't work, because y'all made the fucking game. Y'all decided in NCAA that the name was all right, but all of a sudden now it's a problem when we get to Madden. Okay, then. Okay, I can't. I
brought my character.
No, but I'm just saying.
Name the nigga Bob next time.
So, okay, that's cool. Okay, can I change the name? No. Team Builder, franchise mode? No. Even Ultimate Team is ass now. It's ass now. Every year, every single year that they make Madden, they give you less and less effort. Y'all laughed when I said, oh, we can't do the Pro Bowl because the engine can't load 32 helmets on the screen. And niggas thought I was wilding when I said that. That's what them niggas said. It gets worse every year. Piss poor effort. Superstar mode don't even matter no more. Why? When I just ask for the same shit that you did 15 years ago, J-Rob, 15 years ago, I can't even get something from Madden 12. And now I'm going to say this. The EA license with the NFL is coming up again. If y'all want a good game, y'all want a good NFL game, fucking spam the NFL and tell them do not do this anymore.
Now, I'll be fine with, I would actually be very okay with 2K picking up NFL again.
Please.
I don't lie, Miles. No, Miles, I'm sure. I remember back in the day, bro, when
2K5.
I'm telling you, Miles.
2K5 still 2K5
back
today,
in the day when we was kids, bro. I'm telling you.
ESPN,
I'm telling you. At the end of the day, I have both. I know I have 2K5.
I have ESPN 2K5. It clears Madden with just its features alone.
I understand where Random is coming from. I don't agree with everything about the take he is giving, but I understand a lot of his frustrations. And you know, I just think 2K it'll be a breath of fresh air for the NFL, to be honest, bro. Like, I think truthfully, I mean, shout out to Electronic Arts. They've been doing it for a long time. You know, Madden is a classic, bro. But truthfully, dog, like, to me, Madden, and this is just me, you know, I've been playing Madden my whole life. Like, the last few, they really all just seem like the same game to me,
the
Miles.
same
like,
exact game, bro.
And like, obviously there's nuances that change and they add little features here and there. And like, even with this Madden, there's probably some things that people enjoy about this new one, but bro, it's just from what I've played and seen, bro, it's just NCAA with NFL uniforms and shit on. And so I'm not mad at that. Like, that's I think everybody assumed that was going to be the case. That's why they were offering the games as a bundle. I think that was clear as day why the games were, you could pay $150 to get both. But truthfully, I think 2K should take on the game, bro. I know that Ronnie 2K and his staff have got a lot of heat over the years and shit, but I mean, EA though, Miles, they're not even gonna listen, bro. They don't really give a fuck to listen.
Mike Wang gonna have y'all crashing out. Be careful what you wish for.
But
give me some of that Mike Wang action, bro.
But Miles,
but Mike Wang action.
Mike Wang gonna have y'all one of the
Miles,
trying to tell you.
Miles,
breaking controllers, Miles.
One thing I'll say, because I've been playing a lot of NCAA for because I've been trying to make the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors 5-star organized school institution. That's my goal. So I've been trying to do that.
Rainbow Warriors, man.
Facts. And I've been playing it. It's been fun. And then Madden, like, I did import someone to Madden. My only issue with, like, when I imported him to the Madden, like, Road to Glory function is I play on all Madden, of course, and Patrick Mahomes throws 5 picks every game, and it was kind of annoying, and I couldn't do anything about it. So I was the wide receiver. I'm like, I'm open, and throws a pick to a slant to freaking Travis Kelce. I'm like, why? What are we doing? But, I mean, that it is what it is. Overall, my thing is...
The problem is people saying it is what it is. You
but
cannot
like, what,
accept
but what,
I will say this
what
though.
do
They do sports games though. Like, what else? What more can they really?
Okay, so
that's
J
what
Rob,
I'm asking.
J-Rob, I
agree with you, J Rob.
Hold on,
Because
J Rob.
like truthfully, like with
stand.
Madden, bro. Like, the only reason I like Madden, I'll buy Madden and play. Like, I just want to play randoms online. Like, that's all I really need. For me, Madden is like the equivalent of playing chess.
Download the new roster on 24, or then download the new roster on 24.
Yeah,
and play that game. It's the same game.
What's your grapes with 25 though, Random? Just the sameness.
I just want to be clear.
I'll tell you after
random. I just want to be clear. They have added like different features in terms of running the ball. It has changed in terms of passing the ball. It went from you could just push it to where there's an accuracy function. There's a power function that you have to pay attention to. So you can't just push the button and hope that it's a good pass. Like, they've been making the play style more dynamic, a little bit more dynamic, but at some point we got to realize that other than like making the franchise a little bit more interactive, which they did, there's only so much you can do at some point, right? So I don't like the expectation. I'm really not sure. The only thing that I'll be very critical for Madden is obviously when it gets too realistic, like the one-handed catches for the all the time for a touchdown. That shit's kind of cringe. And Ultimate Teams is a scam. Other than that, I feel like playing people online and franchise, as long as you keep on updating the play style, updating the rosters, and making franchise more and more interactive, then they're doing their job. So to speak.
They haven't done that though. They haven't touched franchise mode in years.
They did it this year.
It's bad, Riddell. When I can go back to Madden 12, Riddell, when I can go back to Madden 12 and that franchise mode that they made 12 years ago is better. All, like Prada Fiend said in the chat, all they do is take away features and bring it back. Once again, Madden 23, their big thing this year, we're bringing back the Pro Bowl. That shit should have been in there anyway.
The Pro Bowl sucks. Nobody plays it.
But it's just
like, honestly, what average consumer buys the shit?
It's the fact that they're marked. It's the fact that they just keep doing this to y'all, and the fact that y'all don't see it. If
I don't buy Madden.
Hold on. Please let me get this off. There was a reason why when Assassin's Creed was making yearly games, and they understood we can't keep doing this anymore because it legitimately hurt them. And I'm sitting there saying, do not just say, well, this is the only football game out, so you keep buying it, because then they won't I understand that this seems like I'm doing too much. But when I'm seeing the AI is bad, they're still using the same engine that they were using from Madden 14. They refuse to update. They refuse to get better.
Wait, do they not use the same interactive AI that they do in NCAA and Madden? Because the AI in NCAA
It's a better game. It's a completely better
I'm
game.
just saying, do they use the same AI?
You think the NCAA AI is way better than the Madden AI?
It's better than Madden. They made both games. How is it crazy, Miles? How is it crazy that I'm expecting the same quality that y'all made NCAA? Madden should at least be just as good.
But they're both bad games.
NCAA is better to me. It's better.
So the dog shit is worse than the cat shit. They both bad.
I like NCAA. All right, I like for what it is. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I hear you. I'm with more competition. Can Madden be better? Sure. I just think that the outrage at this point is not really focusing on the right places. That's what I like. Ultimate Team is a scam. I'd say I would definitely focus on that. Definitely focus on the fact that, yeah, at times, sometimes the game doesn't evolve enough. Maybe add more interactive features that are a lot more depth, focus on things that people care about. Like they added a superstar mode. I think they can really dive into that. That's what they never had, like that kind of
from Madden. Madden 10 was better. Why when I'm just asking
what makes it
you
better?
To match the same, when I'm asking for you to match the same quality that you made a decade ago, and you can't do that. This conversation that we're having and this attitude that you guys have is why Madden will never get better. Like it's all Madden is right now is a masterclass in marketing.
The thing is, random. People have been saying what you've been saying every single year, and the thing is,
random. Until there's competition, it will never get better. It's not
exactly. And that's why I'm saying this year, because the EA license with the NFL is about to expire. There's a whole hashtag, anything we can do. Look, I haven't bought Madden since 18 when Tom Brady was on the cover, and I only bought it because Tom Brady's my favorite player, and I saw him on the cover, and I regretted it immediately. I want to buy Madden again. I really do.
So what features do you want that Madden doesn't have? Like I'm trying to, because I want to make sure.
Like, what do you actually want? I'm trying to.
Yeah. Let me give you for Madden 07. Before the season starts, you at least get to do these drills to make your players better. They don't have that. You're scouting for to scout college players. They don't. That's dog shit now. Like
why? Wait, but
because
it's still there though.
But that's Lonnie. Just because it's still there doesn't mean it's good.
I mean, Ultimate Team got trash as over the years as they realized that it's a gotcha thing. It's a gotcha feature, so they just emphasize Ultimate Team on. Like they do the same thing with 2K. Like it's more about them optimizing their
2K
money.
2K literally Okay, let me give you an example. So
I'm not saying that you're wrong, random. I'm saying like I don't see like what the actual solution is, because Madden does not have competition.
Okay, the easiest solution.
Wait, you saying that in Madden you can't do drills to improve your players? You can't do that.
I think he's saying that it's worse now than it used to be.
Riddell, let me tell you something. If you and I have been talking politics, right? If you've been talking politics all your life, but all of a sudden somebody's like, well, 5 years ago you were talking politics better. Why can't you match the way you were talking politics from 5 years ago? Why can't you just match that quality, which is what you were doing, and it progressively you're getting worse? Why can I not? All I'm asking for is for them to match the quality that they've already done.
Well, I just want to make sure that
why would they do this?
I just want to make sure that this is like the criticism is more direct and it's not just nostalgia.
It's not nostalgia. It's looking at what they've done.
But I'm asking random, why would they
every year?
Why would they now put in the extra effort? What's the incentive for them to try?
Because they could lose the license now. Why do you think NCAA came back? Why do you think until now they never fought for it? They never did anything. They just sat on it.
NIL money,
despite the lawsuit, despite all that, they had a chance. Lonnie, even after the lawsuit, when they lost the ability to use people, they could have still made NCAA with players, and then there was a reason why NCAA 14, the players modded it, or the people modded it and made it stay up to point NCAA was able to. NCAA 14 has been better than the majority of Maddens since they stopped making the game. It's still been better. It's still better.
I don't disagree with you. I'm saying what's their incentive? Because there's not like a competitor that's just gonna take Madden away. Like that's just not gonna happen.
I'm not as black pilled as Lonnie because I feel like there is valid criticism, but
no, I agree with Randall's criticism.
Hold on.
What's the point?
I can't agree because I haven't gotten anything specific. Like for example, in WWE 2K, WWE SmackDown versus Raw 07, the GM mode was fantastic. The current GM mode, I can point out legit criticisms because they don't have the Royal Rumble, they don't have war games. Like you can't do this in the GM mode. So like add this because it has been getting better since 2K22 for WWE 2K. The reason why I keep on asking this is because if you're going to have criticism, say it's not as good as back then, what exactly is not as good as back then?
Okay.
And if they are actually doing that, then you have to articulate why what they're doing now was worse than what they were doing back then.
Let me tell
you. It's not just nostalgia that's like clouding your judgment.
Right. This year, they're talking about I think they're calling it the boom technology or something like that, which is, by the way, it's just a truck stick from the PlayStation era of games. That's all it is. All it is. I straight up put a Angry Joe Show Madden review. Like, it's not just nostalgia. It's the fact that I've noticed, Bam. I've noticed it from the time I really noticed that the quality of the game is getting worse. The AI is worse. The engine that they used to make Madden cannot handle it anymore. It's too old, but they refuse to make a new engine. The AI is worse. It's continued reliance on animations. When you're watching, for instance, the only reason I did this because I have EA Play because I have Game Pass, so I can play Madden without buying the game. So I'm playing Madden, and I'm sitting there like, oh, they're still using the same animations. The presentation's still lazy. God, in Madden 20, in last year's Madden, they had even when you go to the practice, like, bro, y'all so lazy, y'all can't even change the things that say Madden 19 in the practice thing. They still says Madden 19 on that. Y'all couldn't take 2 seconds to just look at the goddamn practice facility and change the and update the graphics? It's the amount of laziness with the franchise that is wrong. And that's why I'm saying no other game, no other franchise, no other video game genre, if they were getting this kind of treatment from the game that people say that they love, would allow this. It's insulting to a consumer base. That's why I say Madden, all Madden is now is complete. It's all it is now is a triumph in marketing. They just use fancy words to tell you, oh, remember the hit stick from back then? We brought it back. When that shit should have been the game anyway. They keep taking features out and then add them back in later. Like, I don't understand how y'all not understanding this.
We understand it, but like Call of Duty does similar things.
I don't play Call of Duty anymore, but Call of Duty tries harder than Madden.
I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
They literally do.
I agree with what you're saying.
No, they don't.
Yes, they literally do.
At the end of the day,
whether
it's
it's
redundant.
the campaign,
It's redundant.
No, they don't.
All Madden does is give you the same game with less features that they took out and added the same features from last time they do win.
Call of Duty is literally unplayable because of skill-based matchmaking, and it's been unplayable for the last 8 years. No, they do not. Call of Duty literally knows the problem. They know why the consumers
Madden
have
knows
a problem
the problem.
with it.
They refuse to fix it.
Yeah, you want to know why? They don't need to because there's no competition.
Then why are their sales getting worse every year? That's why right now.
Some niggas are going to turn their back. But that minority is not going to be enough for them to change their ways. They're not losing enough money for them to say, hey, maybe we need to fix the fucking game. No, there needs to be a competitor, and not only a competitor, they need to make a worthwhile quality project in order for Madden to wake up. Until that happens, Madden will continue being bad. They know the issues with the game. They know why it's bad. They know they're releasing the same thing every year. They know all of this stuff, but they can get away with it because it's not affecting their profit margins. That's how the gaming industry works. There's no competitor.
Yeah, Random.
We're gonna have to pause. We're gonna have to move on. We'll move on. maybe this is a bigger conversation for the